Hey there, everyone. Thank you for joining me this evening, and I'm very excited to share with you some information. My name is Alisha Smith, and I am a Diamond Beachbody coach. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about myself, but I just wanted to introduce myself before I share my screen and show you a little PowerPoint to guide you through this evening. I wanted you to know that if you do have questions throughout this, jot them down and definitely get back with the person who invited you to this webinar this evening, and they'll be able to answer them for you. I'm going to go ahead and get started by sharing my screen. I have provided a little PowerPoint to kind of give you some visuals as we go along. Okay, and as I said, I am a Diamond Beachbody coach. I started coaching back in August of 2013, and it was kind of by accident. I'll tell you more about that in a few minutes. My main reason for coaching is literally to just inspire as many people as I can to get healthy and live the best life possible for them. So a little bit about me. I do have 4 children. I am 31 years old. I have a 2, 4, 6, and 8-year-old, and they keep me super, super busy, as you can imagine. One boy, he's the oldest, and 3 girls, and they're the light of my life. I also am married. I will be married for 11 years in July. Got married very young, and we're still going strong. So in addition to that, I am a teacher. I started out teaching Spanish in middle schools, and then I moved to online education. And I have an entrepreneurial spirit, so I'm very artistic and did some cake decorating in my home, and eventually went on to open a bakery in my hometown with my husband, and it's very successful and thriving strong. I do have my master's in education, although currently I'm just working in HR in addition to coaching for Beachbody. I started my journey in July 2013. I found a friend on Facebook, and I messaged her and I said, you know what, you're getting amazing results, and I don't care what it is you're doing, just tell me what to do. I want to do it because I just had my 4th child. I'm feeling miserable. I hate the way I look, and I have got to do something. So she said, you know what, let me plug you into a challenge group, and we'll get you hooked up with a program. So she asked me a bunch of questions, and before I knew it, I was doing Turbo Fire by Chalene Johnson. It's one of our Beachbody workouts, and I'm a cheerleader, so it's a very choreographed program with kickboxing and dance choreography, so great music. I loved it. I did it for 90 days, and as you see below here, these are my results from a 90-day experience. That is literally from July to about October of my results. In that challenge group, I learned about clean eating, and I learned how to use portion control. I also learned how to meal plan and prep, and all of these things I learned from my coach. In 18 months, I have grown a successful team. I'm making a substantial income, and I am excited to share with you what exactly a Beachbody coach does. I am a determined and disciplined, no excuses kind of gal. If you tell me I can't do it, I'm going to show you. I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to show you that I can. And I love to dream big. As you can see, if I set out to do something, I'm going to make it happen. So what exactly is Beachbody? Beachbody was founded in '98 by John Congdon and Carl Deichler. It started out as an infomercial business. I'm sure you've seen them online. We actually have the top 4 infomercials right now. We started out with what was called Power 90 and Slim and 6, and it quickly grew. It was very successful. And they wanted to come up with it was a direct marketing company. They wanted to come up with an effective solution for weight loss, so they developed a peer-to-peer support system. They have programs for literally every single fitness level that you could imagine, all the way from Tai Chang, which is for like rebuilding maybe after an injury, and they have all the way up to Body Beast if you're, trying to make gains and lift heavy. So Beachbody created all of those programs you've heard of, P90X, Insanity, more recently the 21-Day Fix, the 21-Day Fix Extreme, Insanity Max 30, you name it, we've got it. They have recently added a network of coaches, and that was that peer-to-peer support I was telling you about. They wanted to make sure that not only were people purchasing these programs, but they weren't just sitting on the shelf collecting dust. And how many of you have done that? I know I personally owned Zumba for years. I loved it, but I never did it. I bought it and it sat on the shelf. So they wanted to incorporate some sort of coaching system for people that had been there and done the programs and motivate others to stick with it. So it is a MLM, or multi-level marketing company, which means that you do earn through direct and team sales. Now, when I first started coaching, my husband was very leery. He said, "Oh, I don't think that that's a good idea. That's one of those pyramid schemes." And I had to explain to him that it's not based on, anybody can outdo me. You can start tomorrow and grow a bigger team than I did and go above me. So there's not any sort of big guy at the top making all the money from everyone down below. It's all dependent on the number of lives that you help to change. We also have a fitness and nutrition shake called Shakeology. It's a health shake. It's not a weight loss shake. It obviously can help you lose weight, because when your body is functioning at its optimum level, you have a stronger immune system, and you can lose weight more quickly. And it also gives you a healthy dose of energy, and it has over 70 superfoods in it. So it's an amazing shake. There's nothing that compares to it on the market. So what exactly does a coach do? First of all, I want to preface this with you do not have to be a fitness expert, although you could be. You do not have to be a personal trainer, although that would be helpful if you are. It doesn't mean you have to be. I personally became a coach after 30 days on a program and only losing 7 pounds. And you saw my before picture, so I certainly wasn't at my goal weight when I started coaching. You don't have to be a nutritionist. I knew nothing about clean eating or anything. It was everything that I learned in my challenge groups from my coach. You, like I said, don't have to have your goal body. You want to be a normal person who has flaws, makes mistakes, fails. Basically, I just need you to be someone who wants to be healthy, and you want to help others succeed. You want to have motivation and drive. You can't be someone that's just happy with being average. You want to be a go-getter. You want to be a product of the product, so you have to be using the workout programs and drinking Shakeology daily. And you are helping to hashtag end the trend of obesity in America. That is our goal. And I shouldn't just say America, because actually Beachbody is now, the coaching opportunity is open to Canada as well. So we run what is called a challenge group, or an accountability group. And this is something that we run online. We use Facebook, and we are putting people in private, secret groups. And in those groups, we're helping them to meal plan. We first start out with a 7-day, we like to call it a preseason. And in that preseason, we are helping them get their pictures and measurements for their befores. We're helping them go over meal planning. We're helping them with recipes. We're helping them with a food list to go grocery shopping. And then after that 7-day period, and they're all ready to go on day 1, we all start with our workouts. And sometimes we run exclusive challenge groups for just a certain program, and other times we just run kind of a catch-all group where everybody in there is doing a different Beachbody program, but everyone is drinking Shakeology. And what we do is give information about clean eating. We give those recipes. We check in daily. We expect them to do their workouts and tell us how it went. So it does provide for that peer-to-peer support and accountability. And since all of us coaches are using the products and have been there, done that, or are doing it as we speak, then we're very relatable, and we help others get results. How do I find people to join my challenge groups? There's a few ways I do that. I simply talk to family and friends who I think, might be interested, or I talk about my journey on my social media so other people find out about it. And I do what is called sharing, not selling. So if you go onto my Facebook page or my Instagram, you're not going to see all kinds of links that say, order here, buy from me, join my challenge group, it costs blah, blah, blah. No, you're not going to see that because I don't sell anything. I simply share what has worked for me. And how do I share that? I post my food pictures every day. I post workout selfies. I show others that when you live a healthy life and when you apply the principles of clean eating, working out daily, and drinking Shakeology, you can achieve the body of your dreams. You can be healthy. And so I want you to keep that in mind because I hear oftentimes from prospective coaches that they're like, oh no, I'm not a salesperson. I can't do that. I'm not asking you to be a salesperson by any means. I don't want you to be a salesperson. You know, if you go on someone's Facebook and all you see is buy this, sale here, buy now, here's my link, here's my website, you're turned off, right? Yes, so we don't want you to do that. So I have founded a team called Inferno Fitness, but I'm under the umbrella team of the #1 coach in the entire Beachbody company, Melanie Mitro, and her team is called the Dream Team. So if you join our team, you will also be part of the Dream Team. What does this mean for you? Well, you are gaining trainings and access from the #1 coach out of 230,000 plus coaches. You have Melanie Mitro from Mars, PA, right outside of Pittsburgh, an average mom. She was a special education teacher, has a degree in psychology, 2 children, and guess what? She got started in this business against her husband's wishes and has grown this amazing team and has developed a crazy income, but she's still the girl next door. She's so down to earth, and she would talk to you just like you were her best friend if you joined our team. The difference with Melanie is she is always in the trenches, developing new trainings that she shares with her downline coaches, and we can then share with our teams. So you are on a team that is growing. That doesn't mean we have the most sales in the network, but our team is growing at the fastest rate. She and I and our other coaches develop trainings for you. We develop weekly team calls that you can plug into that are also recorded if you can't make them. We have in guest speakers from other teams. We have closed support groups on Facebook for different levels of where you're at in coaching. We have brand new coach apprenticeship groups. We have push to diamond groups. We have retreats that you can earn your way into. We have leadership in Scottsdale, Arizona. When you reach a certain level in the business, that's a paid trip that you get to go on. And we have Summit, which is a once-a-year Beachbody event. This year it's going to be in Nashville. Last year it was in Las Vegas. And everyone is invited to attend that as well, where there are live workouts with the trainers. We do not expect you to sell. We have what are called discount coaches, and those are coaches that sign up just simply to get a discount. I'll talk more about that in a little while. And as you see in the picture here on the right, all these people are coaches, and they have went through an apprenticeship program in their first 30 days as a coach, and we have helped them to set some pretty basic goals and hit their first rank advancement, and we set that as a benchmark, so we'll help you do the same. Some of the rewards, I know you've probably seen me post about them or other coaches post about them. Beachbody does reward their coaches in awesome ways. I was able to go on a cruise with my family after only 3 months in the business. I earned it, and the cruise was to Mexico. It was amazing. The trainer Sean T was there, Autumn Calabrese, Tony Horton from P90X, and it was a cruise ship filled of Beachbody coaches. I mean, positive, happy, healthy people. It was amazing. This year, there is a trip that I've earned to Cancun next month. Very exciting. And in 2016, they're taking another cruise. This time it will be to Haiti and Jamaica. And it will be on an even bigger ship because they have more people than ever earning the rewards. So I was talking to you earlier about the Summit trip. Again, that is the once-a-year Beachbody convention. It's in July. And they also have quarterly contests that you can win prizes from Beachbody as well. So there's all kinds of rewards associated with the company. That dream team that I was talking to you about, as I said, is the #1 team in the company, so you would be part of that. I want you to know that the dream team is made up of all kinds of people from every walk of life. We have your personal trainers. We have your nutritionists. We have your average stay-at-home moms. We have your single moms. We have fathers. There's tons of men Beachbody coaches. We have lawyers. We have teachers. We have doctors, nurses, physicians assistants. We have every walk of life that wants to be healthy and help others, right? So there is no specific cookie cutter coach, as I like to say. We're just looking for driven people that are passionate about helping others. Let's see here. I want you to know that you can create a life by design. If you would, for a moment, close your eyes. Think about taking away all restriction. If I asked you, what would your life look like in 5 years, and you couldn't put any limits on it, what would it look like? Would you be a stay-at-home mom? Would you have a 9-to-5 job you had to report to every day? Would you live in a bigger house? Would you be able to buy your children what they want and need versus skimping every week? Would it just be that you need a few $100s a month to be able to buy groceries or put gas in your car? I'm not asking if you want to be a millionaire. Of course, not everyone wants that for their life. You could become a coach just to make an extra $100 a week, $50 a week even. Maybe you just want to be a coach to get your Shakeology paid for. I just want you to know that you are the CEO of your business. You set your work hours and you determine how much time and effort you put into this business. How could this business work for you? What is the time investment you're willing to give? I want to tell you that if you have an hour a day, you can create a nice little side income. You can actually leave your full-time job and become a full-time coach through this business. It has happened more times than I can tell you, and I'm on my way there myself. I know a lot of you might be afraid of failure. You're afraid that you can't do it, and I was the same way. I wasn't at my goal weight. I was afraid to put myself out there. But you know what helped me is because I was on my own journey at the same time, it kept me accountable to my own health and fitness goals. It made me press play every day because I knew that other people were now depending on me. Other people were now watching me on social media and waiting for my results. So that is how coaching helped me get started. If you're ready to jump in and join our team, you have a few options. You can pay a $40 sign-up fee and order your Shakeology. And the Shakeology is about $135 with tax. So that's one option. I would prefer and recommend a better option for you would be to order a challenge pack. Why do I say that? Well, a challenge pack is simply a workout program and a 30-day supply of Shakeology. And when you order one of those, you get the $40 sign-up fee waived. So you get a program and you get the 30 days of Shakeology, which we know you need to be using in order to be able to share your own journey and be a product of the product. If you are a military person, you can actually have the $15.95 and the $40 fee waived. The $15.95 fee is a monthly fee, but if you're active or a veteran in the military, that is actually waived for you. All you need to do is provide your paperwork to prove your status. And again, when you sign up for a challenge pack, you're getting the fitness program, the Shakeology 30-day supply. You're getting a 30-day membership to our brand new Beachbody On Demand. And I just wanted to add, if you don't know which program you might like to try, a perfect way to get started as a coach is to sign up for the On Demand Challenge Pack. It's only $10 more than Shakeology by itself, and it gets you a 90-day access to Beachbody On Demand, which has hundreds of workouts on it. You can literally get the workouts on your computer, on your laptop, on your tablet, on your phone, and anywhere with an internet connection, you can access those. So you could get the 90-day subscription to On Demand and Shakeology for $140. And your $40 sign-up fee would be waived. So obviously that's why we recommend that versus paying just the $40 sign-up fee. So obviously if you're ready to get started, you want to talk to the coach who invited you to this call to help you sign up. In the next 24 hours, that person who invited you is going to follow up with you. They're going to ask you, what did you like most about my presentation? Does it feel like Team Beachbody and becoming a coach could help you meet your own goals? whether that's financial goals, fitness goals, etc. Which option appeals to you? Do you want to be a coach or do you want to be a customer? What can becoming a coach do for you? How can it change your life? Think of those that you can inspire and help. What are your goals and dreams? We are literally like a family. I want you, here's your call to action. Why do you want to be a Beachbody coach? You want to inspire people. You want someone to look at you someday and say, because of you, I didn't give up. Now, I know you're afraid. I know you're afraid of failure. I was the same way. But if your dreams don't scare you, guess what? They're not big enough. You want to get started today. So you want to follow up with the person that invited you to this call. If you have any questions, you want to follow up with the coach that invited you. Let me go ahead and log back out of this real quick here. I do want to thank you for joining me this evening. I enjoyed sharing this opportunity with you. It has made a huge impact on my family. I am now setting a healthy example for my 4 children. I'm able to provide an income to help take some of the pressure off of what we used to go through, you know, not even be able to afford groceries some weeks to paying gas. I totally get it. I was there once too. And I just want you to know that if you decide to come on board with our team, I will be there to help you 100% of the way. And I enjoyed speaking with you tonight. Have a great evening. God bless.